What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Before we get into things, you're probably wondering what that intro was. I'm not really sure. I just thought it was funny, so I threw it together. Somebody commented on my video and said that I talk too much. Who knows, maybe I've been doing it wrong this entire time and I talk way too much in my YouTube videos. I guess you're just not supposed to talk at all. Anyway, we're back on my main account. This is like my third account that I've made in Clash Royale, but this is linked to a specific series on my channel called the 8 Cards Only Challenge, and we have just recently made it into Arena 4. I believe Arena 4 is 1100 trophies plus, and right now I'm really trying to get my Hog Rider. So hopefully we have a Hog Rider out of either this golden chest or the free chest right here. I opened a crown chest earlier and I did get a free spell. Also, you guys haven't seen this account in quite a while, so I guess I'll go ahead and show you what I have so far. I do have a decent amount of cards. I have a bunch of stuff that I'll probably never use, and of course I'm never upgrading any of these cards. If you guys are new to this series, the whole idea is that I have 8 cards that I can only upgrade throughout the entire time I play on this account. For me, I chose the Mini P.E.K.K.A, the Valkyrie, the Fireball, the Goblins, the Minions, the Musketeer, the Hog Rider, and the Zap. Luckily, none of these cards right here got nerfed in this recent balance update. I was really expecting at least one of these 3 right here to get nerfed, but they didn't. However, the Zap did get nerfed. Don't think it'll make that much of a difference. But as of right now, these 6 cards are the only cards I've upgraded in this account, which is why I'm only level 3. I'll also not be donating any cards, trying to stay as low as possible. I also have a bunch of achievements that I will not collect because they do give XP as well. It would be nice to get those 100 gems right there, but I don't want the XP that comes with it. At least not right now, I don't. But we are level 3 now. We have about 38 wins, 25 3 crowns, and I haven't lost too many battles. If we check out my attack log, I did lose the last one. I'll show you guys that replay in just a minute. That was actually a pretty good battle. But if we keep on scrolling, there are just so many wins. Victory after victory after victory. I have switched up a few of the cards here and there, but there really aren't any more losses in my attack log. Before we check out a replay though, I'm going to go ahead and open these chests right here. Hopefully we get a Hog Rider, or at least something that we want to use. So opening up a free chest right here, we did unlock the Tesla. Of course, I'm never going to upgrade it, and I doubt I'll use it because I don't think it's that good at level 1. For the next card, we got the Archers, which don't matter because I'm not upgrading those either. But now we have this golden chest, which does guarantee a few rare cards, so hopefully we can get a Hog Rider out of this. We did get a Minion Horde, which is pretty nice. I'm not sure if they are that good as level 1 though, so it doesn't really matter, and I do have 3 Elixir Minions instead. Next up, we have even more Teslas, which also doesn't matter. Knights don't even matter, and the Musketeer, which I'm not going to complain about because that is one of the cards that I chose for my deck. And one last thing before we get into the replays and battles, I did start up this clan right here called 8 Cards Only. Right now it is almost full. We have 49 out of 50 and the clan is just open. It's not invite only. You can join whenever you want as long as there is room. Right now the trophies are at 600 plus, and I will be changing that to 1000 right now because the clan is pretty good. Our top guys at 2700, and all the way to the bottom you'll see me down here. But myself and my friend Carter right here are doing the exact same challenge as each other, and we needed cards to be donated to us since we can't actually donate. Carter has messed up a little bit and done a few donations himself, but he didn't mean to, and I can't do any donations either. So if you do want to get in one of my clans, this is probably your best option because it's open to anybody who wants to join above 1000 trophies. As long as there's room in the clan, just go ahead and check it out and join if you can. But now that we're a few minutes into the video, let's go ahead and jump into our very first replay. I'm going to start off by showing you guys my only loss that I've had in a very long while. So right here, I'm going up against a level 6 as a level 3, and he's going to start off by dropping down a Barbarian Hut behind his tower. He has a level 3 Barbarian Hut, spitting out level 5 Barbarians. I try to distract those with some Spirit Goblins, but at the same time, I have my Giant Skeleton and my Minions on that left tower. I took out one of those Barbarians because my Spirit Goblins are really weak, but he dropped more Barbarians on top of ones from the spawn. Fireball right there, took them all out with my tower, and my Giants made it all the way to his King Tower. So the bomb is about to go off, dropping that King Tower all the way down to 1800 hit points, but there are more Barbarians crossing the bridge, so I do have to deal with those right now. I'm just going to drop some Goblins, and they do distract them for a little bit, but only one gets taken out by the tower. Now the opponent did drop a Giant Skeleton behind his tower over there with a Minion Horde behind it, and I'm going to drop my own Giant Skeleton on his King Tower, trying to get there as soon as possible to get this 3 crown. The Giant Skeleton does make it to the tower, but I have a massive push coming out my right tower. I think we're well played because he's definitely going to take this tower right here. But as soon as I get my Fireball ready, I throw it at those Minions and those Barbarians and that Giant Skeleton. But that is a level 2 Giant Skeleton and doesn't quite kill him. He does make it all the way to my King Tower. And now he's dropping a level 2 Prince, so I really need to distract him as well. Some Goblins distracted him for just a minute, but now he's headed towards that tower. Luckily, my Valkyrie took out that Prince without doing any more damage to the tower. But the Mini P.E.K.K.A will go in there and take out my Valkyrie, as well as taking out my King Tower. I had his King Tower all the way down to 262 hit points. That was extremely close. I thought I was going to win, but he kept putting so much pressure on my tower, and he ended up 3 crowning me. However, I only lost 16 trophies from that battle, and the guy was a level 6 and I'm only level 3. So it didn't bother me too much, but that was my first loss in a very long time right there. I'm also going to be showing you guys these next 2 battles right here. We're just going to go ahead and start off with this guy actually using the Expo in the P.E.K.K.A's Playhouse. This guy's another level 6, but I start off by dropping down my Mini P.E.K.K.A as well as my Goblins to go for that left tower. He counters with a Skeleton Army, which does take out all my troops, so now they're heading towards my left tower, but at the same time he dropped an Expo on the right tower. So I went ahead and ignored those skeletons for now, dropped my Valkyrie on the Expo, Expo as well as some Spear Goblins. They are only level 1, but they do a little bit of damage. The Expo goes down, and now I'm headed towards that tower, but he will stop my troops with a Valkyrie of his own. So now to take out his Valkyrie, all I'm going to do is drop down my minions right above her, but he threw in a Goblin Barrel while my tower was distracted on that Valkyrie, so they're actually going to land on my tower and do a lot of damage right here. Now these goblins are on the tower as well as the minions. They're doing lots of damage right here, but he's going to throw some arrows and take out the rest of my minions. However, they came in way too late and we dropped that tower below 1,000 hit points. So even though it looks like this guy doesn't know exactly what he's doing in Clash Royale yet, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but by the look of things, as of right now, it looks like he might be a little bit of a new player. But as of right now, he is in the lead. That might be because he's a level 6, but our towers are lower than his. So now I'm building up a huge push right here with my giant skeleton. He drops his skeleton army way too early. The tower's not even shooting my troops, so we can easily take out the skeleton army and then advance towards that tower again. For some reason, he dropped the Expo on the left side right there. I have no idea why. So all my troops are on this right tower. Down it goes, and now I have to finish off this Expo with my mini P.E.K.K.A. He throws a defensive Goblin Barrel, which doesn't do much, and he also drops a Hog Rider in front of my mini P.E.K.K.A., which wasn't smart at all. The giant skeleton is going to make it all the way to that king tower. The mini P.E.K.K.A. finishes off the Hog Rider. Threw a crying emoji right there because I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. But we did get his king tower all the way down to 24-24. He drops a random Inferno in front of his left tower. Still have no idea what he's doing. But I took advantage of that, sent my giant skeleton back at his king tower with some minions in behind as well as some spear goblins. He also throws in a prince on my left tower, but I'm going to counter that with my mini P.E.K.K.A., which does take it out right there. That bomb explosion does hit the king tower, dropping it at 1,000 hit points. But as soon as that Valkyrie crosses the bridge, he places another Expo on that left tower. But instead of countering it, I went ahead and dropped my giant skeleton on his king tower. He's going to counter with an Inferno, but I have so many troops behind that giant skeleton. We go ahead and shred that Inferno tower as well as all of those skeletons right there. I throw a fireball at the king tower, the giant skeleton explodes as well, and that's the 3 crown right there. That was a pretty easy battle. I don't think that guy knew what he was doing. He was just placing a bunch of random Expos and skeleton armies. So not too impressive, but that was another level 6, and this time we actually ended up beating him. But now let's go ahead and check out this battle right here, which was more of a real battle, and it was definitely a hard one. This guy's only level 4 compared to my level 3, but this time he does know what he's doing. I did the same strategy I did in the last battle, dropped down my mini P.E.K.K.A. as well as some goblins in front of that left tower. My mini P.E.K.K.A. locks onto the tower, but she only gets off 1 shot before the Valkyrie takes out her and my goblins. So now he has a musketeer coming at my towers. I dropped my own musketeer to take out his Valkyrie. Now his musketeer got off 1 shot on my tower, dropping it to 1,500, but right now I think we are in the lead. So down goes his prince and a group of barbarians. I'm going to pull them towards the center with my Valkyrie as well as throw a fireball at them right there, taking most of them out, and the Valkyrie finishes off the rest. So now I went ahead and dropped down my giant skeleton, but at the same time he dropped down a baby dragon and a balloon. So to counter that, I dropped down my spear goblins and my minions, but he dropped down a rage spell on top of that. The balloon rushes towards my tower and does take it out, but now I have a huge push running towards his left tower. I have my giant skeleton, spear goblins, minions, and now a mini P.E.K.K.A. as well going down the right lane. He has no elixir to counter this because he dropped a baby dragon, a balloon, and a rage spell just a few seconds ago. He is completely out of elixir. I went ahead and took out both of those towers basically at the same time right there, and now all these troops are running towards that king tower. The giant skeleton does make it to the tower as well as the mini P.E.K.K.A., the fireball, and that's the end of the game right there. That was an easy 3 crown. We had so many troops on that tower and took some trophies from that guy right there. So that's what I've been up to on this account. I just wanted to inform you guys about it and know that I am keeping this series alive. There just really hasn't been any point to upload because I don't have all 8 cards yet. I'm still waiting on my Hog Rider and my Zap spell, but now that I'm in Arena 4, hopefully I get my Hog Rider soon and my Zap spell as soon as I get to Arena 5. As soon as I get my Hog Rider and the Zap, finishing my 8 card deck, I will continue this series very regularly. But that's going to wrap things up for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.